7 years after her death, the shadows of Jean Moreau's life are beginning to unravel. Her children have stepped into the light, revealing startling truths that challenge the public's perception of their mother. While she was celebrated for her roles in iconic films, her personal life was filled with complexities and hidden struggles. Whispers of tumultuous relationships and a fierce independence have long surrounded her legacy. Now, her children share stories of a woman who was both nurturing and enigmatic, battling her own demons while striving for artistic excellence. They recount moments of joy and pain, shedding light on the rumors that have lingered for decades. Some tales speak of passionate affairs that fueled her creativity, while others hint at a darker side, marked by loneliness and heartache. As they navigate the delicate balance between honoring her memory and revealing her truths, the question remains which secrets will reshape the way we remember Jean Moreau. Born on January 23, 1928, in Paris, France, Jean Moreau came into the world to a restaurateur father and an English dancer mother. This unique blend of cultural backgrounds played a significant role in shaping her artistic sensibilities. During her early years, she spent her childhood in Vichy, a town known for its thermal springs and historical significance. It was in this serene environment that she began to develop her love for the arts. As a teenager, she returned to Paris, a city teeming with creativity and inspiration. It was here that she discovered her passion for acting, drawn to the vibrant theater scene and the allure of the silver screen. Moreau's early experiences in Paris would lay the foundation for her illustrious career in film and theater, marking the beginning of a journey that would see her become one of the most celebrated actresses in French cinema. Her formative years were filled with exploration and self-discovery, setting the stage for her future successes in the world of acting. She studied at the Conservatoire de Paris, where she honed her craft and developed a deep appreciation for the performing arts. This prestigious institution provided her with a solid foundation in acting, allowing her to explore various techniques and styles. In 1947, she joined the Comédie Française, one of the most respected theater companies in France. During her time there, she gained valuable experience and recognition, performing in classic plays and showcasing her talent on stage. However, in 1951, she made a pivotal decision to leave the theater and pursue a film career. This choice proved to be transformative for her, as it opened new doors in the world of cinema. Her breakthrough performance came in 1958 with the film Elevator to the Gallows. This role not only marked her entry into the film industry, but also established her as a prominent actress. The film's success highlighted her unique ability to convey complex emotions, setting the stage for a remarkable career in film. During the 1960s, Jean Moreau's career reached remarkable heights, marking her as one of the most distinguished actresses of her time. She starred in iconic films that showcased her exceptional talent and versatility, including François Truffaut's celebrated work, Jules et Jim. In this film, Moreau portrayed Catherine, a complex and captivating character whose relationships and struggles captivated audiences around the world. Her performance in this movie became emblematic of the French New Wave cinema, highlighting her ability to draw viewers into her emotional depth. Moreau also collaborated with legendary director Orson Welles in the film The Trial. In this adaptation of Franz Kafka's novel, she delivered a stunning performance that further solidified her status as a cinematic icon. Welles himself praised her, referring to her as the greatest actress in the world, an accolade that only heightened her international fame. This recognition was not just based on her performances, but also on her unique ability to convey profound feelings and complexities, captivating viewers and critics alike. With her collaborations in films from esteemed directors, Jean Moreau established herself as a central figure in cinema, leaving an indelible mark on film history. She won the Best Actress award at Cannes in 1966 for her performance in Mademoiselle, a film that highlighted her remarkable talent and ability to embody complex characters. This accolade marked a significant moment in her career, showcasing her as a leading figure in the world of cinema. Throughout her career, she collaborated with renowned directors like Luis Buñuel, Michelangelo Antonioni, and Peter Brook. Each of these collaborations allowed her to explore a range of roles that demonstrated her versatility and intense screen presence. Buñuel's surreal storytelling, Antonioni's focus on existential themes, and Brook's innovative approaches to theater and film provided Moreau with unique opportunities to shine. Her performances often left a lasting impact on audiences, making her a beloved figure in the film industry. The recognition she received from critics and peers alike solidified her status as one of the great actresses of her time. influencing generations of performers who followed in her footsteps. Despite her fame, Jeanne Moreau kept her private life fiercely guarded, which only fueled public curiosity about her relationships and personal struggles. This air of mystery surrounding her life made her an intriguing figure in the eyes of the media and the public. Speculation often swirled around her romantic involvements, particularly with high-profile figures in the film and fashion industries. Her relationships with directors Louis Malle and Tony Richardson were subjects of much discussion, as both men were prominent in their fields and had significant influence in the world of cinema. Additionally, her connection with fashion designer Pierre Cardin added another layer to her enigmatic persona. Moreau's ability to maintain a level of privacy in her personal life, despite the constant attention from the media, showcased her strength and determination. This careful management of her public image allowed her to focus on her craft while keeping her personal struggles largely out of the spotlight. The intrigue surrounding her life only deepened her legacy as an actress who was not only talented but also fiercely independent. One of her most significant relationships was with François Truffaut, a renowned French director. Their connection was not just personal but also professional, as they collaborated on two notable films. Truffaut admired Jeanne Moreau deeply, describing her as a force of nature. This phrase captures the essence of her vibrant personality and immense talent. Their bond was marked by mutual respect and a shared passion for cinema, which made their collaborations memorable and impactful in the film industry. In addition to her relationship with Truffaut, Moreau was also linked to the legendary jazz musician Miles Davis. Their romance was a blend of artistic passion and cultural influence, as both were icons in their respective fields. Moreau's allure and charisma attracted many, including the famous actor Lee Marvin. Their connection added another layer to her rich tapestry of relationships, showcasing her ability to connect with influential figures in the arts. Each of these relationships contributed to her legacy, reflecting her dynamic presence in the world of film and music. Despite her numerous affairs, Jeanne Moreau never remarried after her divorce from Jean-Louis Richard, who was the father of her only son, Jérôme Richard. Moreau had a complex relationship with love and marriage, often expressing her views candidly. She once stated, "I have loved many men, but marriage is not for me. My true love is cinema." This sentiment reflects her deep commitment to her craft and the passion she found in acting, which she considered her primary relationship. Throughout her life, Moreau engaged in various romantic relationships, yet she maintained a clear boundary when it came to the institution of marriage. Her experiences in love were rich and varied, but they did not lead her to seek the traditional path of a married life. Instead, she embraced her independence and the freedom that came with it. Moreau's dedication to her art often took precedence over personal commitments, allowing her to explore the depths of human emotion through her performances. Her perspective on love and marriage highlights a broader theme in her life, where personal fulfillment and professional passion intertwined. Moreau's legacy as an actress is marked not only by her talent, but also by her unique approach to relationships, which prioritized her love for cinema above all else. Moreau made a conscious choice to keep her son Jérôme away from the public eye, prioritizing his normal upbringing despite her own fame. She believed that a private life would allow him to grow up without the pressures and scrutiny that often accompany the children of celebrities. To this end, she enrolled him in private schools, ensuring he received a quality education while remaining shielded from the film industry and its distractions. Moreau's dedication to her son's privacy was evident in her efforts to keep him away from film sets and public events, allowing him to experience a childhood that was as ordinary as possible. Despite her attempts to maintain this privacy, rumors circulated about Moreau possibly having more children from her various relationships. These speculations, however, were never confirmed, and she remained steadfast in her commitment to protect her personal life. Her fierce protectiveness extended to Jérôme, who eventually pursued an academic career, further emphasizing the normalcy she sought for him. Moreau's choices reflect a deep understanding of the challenges that come with fame, and a desire to provide her son with a stable and fulfilling life away from the spotlight. Throughout her life, Jeanne Moreau faced a series of dark rumors that often overshadowed her remarkable career. Speculation about the paternity of her son lingered in the public eye, creating a cloud of uncertainty around her personal life. This rumor was just one of many that painted a complicated picture of the actress. Additionally, there were whispers about her mental health struggles, which added to the intrigue and concern surrounding her. The media also fueled stories about alleged secret children, further complicating her narrative. Despite these challenges, Moreau always maintained her composure. She addressed some of the rumors with grace, choosing to focus on her work and her passion for acting rather than letting the gossip define her. Her ability to navigate these scandals with dignity showcased her strength and resilience. Moreau's life was not just about the rumors, it was also about her contributions to cinema and her enduring legacy as an actress. 7 years after her death, her son Jérôme and other family members broke their silence, confirming that Jean-Louis Richard was indeed Jérôme's father. This revelation put to rest long-standing rumors about secret siblings that had circulated for years. The family felt it was important to clarify these details to honor Jeanne Moreau's legacy and to provide a clearer picture of her life. They also addressed her struggles with depression, which had been a significant part of her journey. Moreau, known for her incredible talent and captivating performances, faced many challenges behind the scenes. Her family shared that despite her public persona, she dealt with personal battles that affected her deeply. They emphasized that she was a loving mother who cared deeply for her son. By sharing these truths, they hoped to shed light on the complexities of her life and the love that surrounded her, allowing fans and admirers to understand her better. Jérôme spoke about the emotional toll that his mother's depression took on their relationship. He described how her struggles with mental health affected not only her personal life, but also her work as an actress. Jeanne Moreau was known for her ability to channel her darkest emotions into her performances, creating characters that resonated deeply with audiences. This talent made her an enigmatic star, but it also revealed a complex individual behind the screen. Jérôme emphasized that her depression was not just a personal battle. It influenced the way she approached her art. He shared that, while her fame brought admiration, it also came with immense pressure and loneliness. The emotional weight of her experiences often seeped into her roles, allowing her to portray a range of feelings with authenticity. This connection between her life and her work made her performances powerful yet haunting. Jérôme's reflections highlight the intricate relationship between an artist's inner turmoil and their creative expression, showcasing Jeanne Moreau as more than just a celebrated actress, but as a deeply human figure, navigating the challenges of fame. The family revealed that Jeanne Moreau's grandchildren remembered her as a loving grandmother. They often spoke of the warmth and affection she shared with them. Moreau had a special way of connecting with her grandchildren, often sharing stories from her films. These stories were not just entertaining, they were filled with life lessons that resonated deeply with her family. Her grandchildren cherished these moments, as they provided a glimpse into the world of cinema through the eyes of someone who had lived it. Moreau's ability to weave her experiences into meaningful narratives made her a beloved figure in their lives. This personal side of the actress was rarely seen by the public, who mostly knew her for her remarkable talent on screen. Behind the glamour and fame, she was a nurturing presence, imparting wisdom and love to the younger generation. Her legacy as an actress was complemented by her role as a grandmother, creating a rich tapestry of memories that her family will always hold dear. Moreau's family confirmed some of the more scandalous stories that followed her, particularly her affair with Louis Malle. This relationship was not just a fleeting romance, it was deeply intellectual and artistic. Malle, a renowned French director, and Moreau shared a bond that transcended mere attraction. Their connection was rooted in a mutual appreciation for the arts, which influenced both their personal lives and professional careers. The affair had a significant impact on Moreau, shaping her views on love, creativity, and the complexities of human relationships. It was a time when both were at the height of their artistic powers, and their collaboration led to some memorable cinematic moments. The intensity of their relationship often drew public attention, leading to speculation and gossip. However, those close to Moreau recognized that this was more than just a scandal. It was a profound partnership that left a lasting mark on her life and work. The legacy of their relationship continues to be a topic of interest, illustrating how personal experiences can intertwine with artistic expression. During the filming of the trial, Jeanne Moreau became romantically involved with Orson Welles. This relationship was described by her children as intense and passionate, reflecting the larger-than-life personas of both individuals. Moreau, known for her captivating performances and strong presence on screen, found a kindred spirit in Welles, who was equally renowned for his artistic genius and dramatic flair. Their connection was not just a fleeting romance, it was a deep bond that resonated with the creative energy surrounding them. The atmosphere of the film set likely contributed to the intensity of their relationship, as both were immersed in a world of art and expression. Moreau's children have shared insights into this chapter of her life, highlighting how the relationship with Wells was emblematic of her passionate nature. It showcased her ability to connect deeply with others, both personally and professionally, leaving a lasting impact on her life and career. Another lesser-known relationship was with playwright Samuel Beckett, which, although private, was described as a profoundly intellectual bond based on a shared love for literature and theater. This connection highlighted a unique aspect of Jeanne Moreau's life, where her artistic pursuits intertwined with her personal relationships. Her son, Jérôme, often reflected on the complexities of growing up as the child of such a prominent figure. He acknowledged the emotional strain of witnessing his mother battle depression, a struggle that was often magnified by the public eye. The constant media speculation surrounding her private life added another layer of difficulty. Jérôme felt the weight of expectations and the scrutiny that came with being associated with a celebrated actress. He often found himself navigating the delicate balance between supporting his mother and managing his own feelings about their situation. This dynamic created a unique environment where love and challenge coexisted, shaping both their lives in profound ways. The pressures of fame and the intimate struggles of mental health formed a backdrop to their relationship, making it both rich and complicated. Growing up as the son of Jeanne Moreau, Jérôme faced unique challenges that came with his mother's fame. The spotlight often shone brightly on her, and this could create a sense of pressure. However, despite these challenges, Jérôme appreciated the cultural richness he was exposed to. He had the opportunity to meet brilliant minds in the film industry, artists, and intellectuals who frequented his mother's life. This environment was filled with creativity and inspiration, allowing him to learn from the artistic surroundings he grew up in. The conversations at home were likely vibrant and filled with ideas, shaping his understanding of art and culture. He witnessed firsthand the dedication and passion that went into the craft of acting and filmmaking. This exposure not only enriched his life, but also provided him with a unique perspective on the world of art. The experiences he gained from being Jeanne Moreau's son helped him navigate his own path, blending the lessons learned from the artistic community with his personal journey. Moreau's grandchildren shared their heartfelt memories, painting a picture of a grandmother who was both kind and creative. They described her as someone who brought warmth and imagination into their lives, contrasting sharply with the glamorous movie star image that the public often saw. This duality highlighted the complexity of her character, showing that behind the scenes, she was nurturing and supportive. The family's choice to speak out and share their experiences was a significant step. By breaking their silence, they aimed to reclaim their narrative, allowing the world to see a different side of Jeanne Moreau. This openness provided a deeper understanding of her personal life, helping to dispel some of the myths that had long surrounded her. The grandchildren's stories revealed a woman who was not just a celebrated actress, but also a loving family member, eager to inspire and connect with those she cherished. Their insights offered a fresh perspective, reminding everyone that the person behind the public persona was rich with love and creativity. The discovery of Jeanne Moreau's personal letters and diaries, found by Jérôme after her death, opened a window into her inner world. These writings revealed a woman of great depth, filled with passion and complexity. Moreau's relationships, both personal and professional, were often tumultuous, and her letters captured the essence of her feelings. She expressed love, longing, and sometimes despair, painting a vivid picture of her emotional landscape. Through her words, it became clear that she was not just an iconic actress, but also a deeply reflective individual. The diaries showcased her thoughts on fame, art, and the struggles she faced in her career. Moreau's reflections on her craft revealed a commitment to authenticity and a desire to connect with her audience on a profound level. Her writings also touched on her relationships with fellow artists, friends, and lovers, highlighting the intensity of her connections. The letters often oscillated between joy and sorrow, illustrating her passionate nature and the torment that sometimes accompanied it. This intimate glimpse into her life allowed fans and scholars alike to appreciate the woman behind the celebrated actress, revealing a rich tapestry of experiences that shaped her legacy. The letters and diaries serve as a testament to Moreau's enduring spirit, capturing the essence of a woman who navigated the complexities of life with both grace and vulnerability. They remind us that behind the public persona was a person who felt deeply and lived fully, leaving an indelible mark on the world of cinema and beyond. Her letters to Louis Malle reveal a deep and complex relationship, one that she described as a beautiful but destructive storm. In these letters, Jean Moreau expressed the intensity of their connection, highlighting the passion and turmoil that often accompanied their time together. She captured the essence of their love, filled with both joy and pain, illustrating how their artistic collaboration intertwined with their personal lives. Moreau also wrote about Orson Welles, portraying him as a force of nature. She found him to be a challenging presence, one that pushed her boundaries in ways that were both terrifying and exhilarating. Welles' larger-than-life personality and creative genius inspired her, yet also instilled a sense of fear. Moreau's reflections on these relationships show her understanding of the complexities of love and art, revealing how they can be intertwined in both uplifting and destructive ways. Her insights provide a glimpse into the emotional landscape of a woman who navigated the highs and lows of her relationships with remarkable depth and honesty. The diaries of Jean Moreau reveal her deep struggles with depression, a shadow that often loomed over her life. In her writings, she candidly described the darkness that sometimes engulfed her, making it difficult to find joy in everyday moments. This battle with her inner demons was a significant part of her existence, yet she also found solace in her art. When she stepped onto the stage or faced the camera, she experienced a sense of freedom that allowed her to escape her troubles, if only for a little while. The act of performing became a refuge, a place where she could express herself and connect with others. In those moments, the weight of her sadness seemed to lift, replaced by the thrill of creativity and the joy of storytelling. Moreau's ability to channel her pain into her performances made her a powerful actress, resonating with audiences who could feel the authenticity of her emotions. Her journey through depression and her quest for liberation through acting highlight the complex relationship between an artist's inner life and their creative expression. In her letters to Jerome, Jean Moreau revealed a deeply protective side, showcasing her unwavering love for her son. She expressed a strong desire to shield him from the storms that often surrounded her tumultuous life. These letters, along with her diaries, provide a glimpse into her personal world, where the challenges she faced were laid bare. Moreau's reflections on her acting career highlight how the characters she portrayed resonated with her own struggles. For instance, her role as Catherine in Jules et Jim was particularly significant, as it embodied her restless spirit and the complexities of her own emotions. Through her writing, Moreau connected her life experiences with her performances, illustrating how her art was intertwined with her personal journey. This connection between her roles and her life allowed her to bring authenticity to her characters, making them relatable and profound. The depth of her feelings for Jerome and her understanding of her characters reveal the intricate layers of her identity as both a mother and an actress. The publication of Jean Moreau's personal writings allowed fans and historians to gain a deeper understanding of her life, revealing her as a multifaceted individual whose personal life was as complex as the characters she portrayed on screen. Moreau, known for her captivating performances in films like Jules and Jim and The Lovers, often presented a strong public image, embodying the essence of French cinema. However, her private struggles painted a different picture. Through her writings, readers discovered her vulnerabilities, her battles with loneliness, and her reflections on love and loss. These insights showed that beneath her glamorous exterior lay a woman grappling with the same emotions and challenges that many face. Moreau's ability to channel her personal experiences into her art made her performances resonate deeply with audiences. The contrast between her public persona and private life highlights the complexity of her character, making her not just an actress, but a deeply human figure whose legacy continues to inspire. As the revelations about Jean Moreau emerge, her children paint a picture of a woman who was both a celebrated actress and a deeply complex individual. They share stories that reveal the duality of her life, where the glamour of her film career often masked personal struggles. The tales of her passionate affairs highlight how love and creativity intertwined, fueling her artistic spirit. Yet, these relationships also brought heartache and loneliness, showing a side of Moreau that the public rarely saw. Her fierce independence often led to isolation, as she navigated the pressures of fame and the expectations placed upon her. The children reflect on their mother's nurturing side, recalling moments of warmth and support, but they also confront the darker aspects of her life that shaped her. These insights challenge the idealized image of Moreau, inviting a deeper understanding of her legacy. As they share these intimate stories, they grapple with the impact of revealing their mother's secrets, knowing that each revelation reshapes the narrative of her life and career. The complexity of Jean Moreau's existence continues to resonate, leaving audiences to ponder the true essence of the woman behind the iconic role.